And you know what? I'm going to go for it. Deontay Wilder to knock ZHANG out in the third. Hello, what is happening, ladies and gentlemen? Your boy Dabs here, and today I'm going to be giving my predictions for the 5 versus 5 Frank Warren versus Eddie Hearn. If you don't know, get to know. Let's do this. So you got 5 of Matchroom's best fighters, 5 of Queensberry's best fighters, 0 wins for a draw, 1 point for a win, 2 points for a knockout, and your captain gets 4 points. Now, I'm not going to lie, I don't know all the fights. But what I do know is I can research and find out. So we're going to start with Hamza Shiraz versus Ammo Williams. And this looks to be a big puncher versus a very technical fighter. Upon watching their fights, it does look like it could go either way.
Cheers, Jeff.
So this one's just going to be a guess for me. I'll go Shiraz win. Next up, you've got Nick Ball versus Raymond Ford. This is tipped to be one of the best fights on the card. I did actually watch Nick Ball in his last fight and I thought he won it. He ended up getting a draw. I didn't think it was a draw. Again, not too familiar with either side here. I'm hoping it'd be a barnstorm. But you know me, I'm still going to put my prediction out there. Nick Ball, TKO. Next you got Craig Richards versus Willie Hutchinson. And I'm going to go Hutchinson. Next up, Dabnah Hrgovic. And now we do get to the stuff I think I know I'm talking about. Dabnah will obviously be on a high after beating Miller. But then again, Miller was kind of just in the corner to get hit. I've never punched a mattress, but I imagine that's exactly what it would be like. Not a single thing coming my way, but nothing but dents in that mattress. Hrgovic has been fairly underwhelming in his last few fights. And apparently back in the day, around 2008, Hrgovic and Dabnah had a spar. And Hrgovic apparently pieced him up a little bit. I assume that's going to be on the minds of both of them. Dabnah to prove him wrong. Hrgovic to do it again, but worse. And in front of people. So with all that said, I have to go with a Hrgovic win. I don't think he'll knock him out. I do think the fight will be fairly close. But I'll give it Hrgovic on points. And lastly, we've got the big daddy. Deontay Wilder versus ZHANG. Fucking come on. 2 absolute bangers. Heavy hitting punches against each other. What a pick for a fight just in general. Wilder in his last fight against Parker was absolutely dreadful. Basically, just stood in the corner, didn't throw a punch, and just let Parker go to town on him. Presumably, like everyone, I was watching it and just waiting for the one punch stop show, and it didn't happen. Parker really neutralised that threat by adding the pressure. And the question is, has Wilder learnt from that? And will he now feel like he has a point to prove? And he claims that Bomb Squad is back. So we'll see. On the other side, you've got ZHANG, who's a very fast, accurate, pick-your-punch kind of fighter, but does tend to fade in the second half of fights. He too hasn't looked brilliant in his last couple of fights. And there's a kind of notion that if you can get through the first half, the second half of the fight you should be cruising. I'm worried for his massive 4x4 head too, because Wilder can hit anything and fucking hard. He ain't going to miss that. And obviously they're both coming towards the end of their careers now, so this is kind of like last chance saloon for both of them. Win this, you'll get thrown in with the big 3, your Joshes, Usyks, Furies. Losing is basically retirement. But what do I pick? Out of all of them, this is the hardest one. The most interesting one, and the one I'm most excited about. If ZHANG knocks him out, it's within 1 to 7. If Wilder can get past 7, I think he's got a really good chance of landing. But I just feel like Wilder is going to want to make a statement, show that he's back, really prove that he's back, and show what he's good at, and just eye up that one bang. And you know what? I'm going to go for it. Deontay Wilder to knock ZHANG out in the 3rd round. You heard it here first. So those are my predictions. Tell me what you think. Most importantly, you have to remember this. This is just my opinion. There is a chance they're all going to be wrong. And that's fine. This is simply just what I think. And I don't really know 3 of the fights. So if you want to school me and you want to educate me, go ahead. But just remember, this is just my opinion. Like I'm sure you've got your own. And let's not forget, guys. Boxing, Turkey is doing something absolutely insane. This is just the undercard. Please let me know your predictions down in the comments. I want to know who's winning out of Eddie and Warren, who's winning each fight in the 5 versus 5, and most importantly, who's getting sparked out in Wilder versus ZHANG. Please like, comment and subscribe. Your boy Dabs out. Make sure you spin around in circles and touch paint. See you later.
Hold on. No, I'm not having this. I'm
What,
not
mate?
having
What?
this.
What's
No,
you
no,
like?
no, no,
What's
no,
wrong?
no, no.